mountain, searching for a place to lay my bones. Show me the sunny side to live on. Lord, I can't take another night alone. I can hear you calling from somewhere on the mountain, so I come crawling in hopes to find your truth. I've been falling on knees for your forgiveness. Lord, I've been turned away by everyone but you. Lost my way, slipping through the shadows, looking for the light that's gonna lead me home. Run me ragged, starving for salvation, shamed and shackled by all the wrong I've done. I can hear you calling from somewhere on the mountain, so I come crawling in hopes to find your truth. I've been falling on knees for your forgiveness. I've been turned away by everyone but you. I've been watching, waiting, calling me to your greatness. Well, you've been watching, waiting, calling me to your greatness. You've been watching, waiting, calling me to your greatness. You've been watching, waiting, drawing me to your greatness. Well, I can hear you calling from somewhere on the mountain, so I come crawling in hopes to find your truth. I've been falling on knees for your forgiveness. I've been turned away by everyone but you.
Well, hey, y'all. My name is Ben Fuller, and this is Mr. Taylor Bridges. Thank you for joining us at the 615 Hideaway. Thank you to Sam and Sammy for having us here. We're so excited. This next song has really struck a nerve with me and a lot of people, especially the times that we're living in right now. It's been really tough. And I just celebrated a year of sobriety last Sunday. One of the biggest accomplishments in my life. And I wrote this song to kind of explain a relationship that I was going through and what the drugs took away from that relationship. And little did I know, with the redemptive power of God and what He's changed in my life and how He's changed my life. Caitlyn is going to be celebrating 9 months of sobriety on the 22nd. I've seen miracles right in front of my eyes. And this is the story of me and Caitlyn.
Phone call kills the house she's chasing. Wondering again where she is tonight. Too much time I wasted on explaining, thinking how many calls can she decline. Well, it's all downhill from your mountain, and she's always fine flying through the clouds. I I couldn't fight the sea when she's smooth sailing. I'll remind you now exactly what you've taken from me and Caitlyn. Headlights through a broken window, I left the door unlocked again. Well, there's no need for an explanation, 'cause I know exactly where she's been. Well, it's all downhill from your mountain, and she's always fine flying through the clouds. I couldn't fight the sea when she's smooth sailing. I'll remind you now exactly what you've taken from me and Caitlyn. From me and Caitlyn. Well, the two-word text has got me pulling over. Sheriff waiting for me when I finally got home. Said they found her lying in the bathroom. Might as well have stuck that needle in my arm. Now it's all downhill from your mountain, and I hope she's finally flying through the clouds. I couldn't fight the sea, now she's smooth sailing. I'll remind you now exactly what you've taken from me and Caitlyn. From me and Caitlyn. From me and Caitlyn. Well, phone call kills the house she's chasing. I'm wondering again where she is tonight.
That song was called Me and Caitlyn, and I just hope that it helps somebody and inspires somebody who's struggling right now with addiction, because I know it has inspired so many people, and they've reached out to me about it, and the stories have been beautiful. So especially right now, we need this with everything that we're all going through. So I can't thank you guys enough for just listening to that song and letting it sink in with open arms. This next song, Taylor and I have a blast at, and it's it tells the dark side of me and some of the bad deals that I've made over the years, which involves drugs and drinking and running away from my problems, which obviously some of you may know never solves anything. But this song is called One Foot in the Grave, and it really explains everything that I went through to sort of get to where I'm at now. So yeah, this is One Foot in the Grave. You ready?
Don't take long until my eyes become adjusted on a dead run in the darkness. I'm burning up in a handmade suit tailored in sand. I'm the devil's silent partner. I jumped a midnight freight train north of the Windsor station. We spilled ink by rusted lantern. When we shook hands, sparks rained down on the floor beneath us. I sure wished hell we hadn't. I walked the line hitch-tied on a burnt-down Winston. Smell of tobacco turned to ashes. End of the line, stops in a town south of Salvation. Saw two black horses haul my casket. I walk the line when it comes to living. Lord knows I'm on the wrong side of deliverance. Swept by the fire, will I ever learn my lesson? I've got one foot in the grave, one hand in heaven. God, I'm nothing but a dead man walking. Can't you hear me crying out your name? Take me from this broken place I've fallen. Don't leave me lying out here bound in chains. I walk the line when it comes to living. Lord knows I'm on the wrong side of deliverance. Swept by the fire, will I ever learn my lesson? I've got one foot in the grave. I've got one foot in the grave, one hand in heaven.
That song is called One Foot in the Grave. Thank you all for joining us. If you're just joining us, Taylor and I are so thankful to be able to play this really intimate setting here at the 615 Hideaway. Sammy and his dad have just been amazing to us, and we're so thankful to be here and play some music for y'all, because I know it's been tough on a lot of musicians and not being able to play a lot of shows and stuff. So Sammy got a hold of us, and we jumped on this opportunity, didn't we, Taylor? This next song is really about, well, it's called Light the Way. I was going to say this song is about lighting the way for others. And I wrote this song after my first day at church about a year ago. And I'd written down a couple of lyrics from this song in the middle of the night, about 3 a.m. And one of the lyrics I wrote down was, "You've been running." And then another lyric I wrote down was, "You've been hiding." And underneath those was "Light the Way." And I sat on the couch that following morning at about 7 a.m. and most of this song came out in about 20 minutes. And I guess, I've heard that the good ones come out that fast. Sometimes they don't. But Taylor's got the acoustic on this song, and it's really special to me. So this song is called Light the Way.
My God, He showed up last night, and He told me, you see the light that's in front of your eyes. You were brand new. You've been running so long that you can't see. You've been hiding so long that you can't be. No more waiting. In me you can believe. I can catch you when you're falling. I can hear you when you're calling. I can't make you choose a choice to make. I can't turn you from the road you take, but I'll make sure to light the way. he asked me, you see the light that's in front of your eyes, my path you won't lose. You start running fast enough to me, you give up hiding. There's no place that I won't seek. The wait is over. In me you'll now believe. I'll catch you when you're falling. I can hear you when you're calling. I can't make you choose a choice you make. I can't turn you from the road you take. Can you see me? I'm lighting your way. Can you see me? I'm lighting your way. Can you see me? I'm lighting your way. Can you see me? Lighting your way. Can you see me? You when you're falling, I can hear you when you're calling. I can't make you choose a choice you make. I can't turn you from the road you take, but I'll make sure to light the way. I'll make sure to light the way. My God, he showed up last night and he told me.
That song is called Light the Way. Thank you for being here and listening to us. We're so thankful for the 615 Hideaway and for Sam and Sammy being here and putting this whole thing on. And, it's real easy to the cameras are focused on us, but there's a lot that goes on behind the cameras and behind the scenes, and so many people that have been affected by these strange times that we're in, especially right now. And so it's a blessing to be here, to be able to sit here in front of you guys and put this on is just amazing. And I know it's not quite the same, and I'm a hugger, and so it's really hard for me to sit here and not be able to hug everybody. And Taylor's sick of me hugging him, and so anyway, I'm just thankful for you guys, and this will have to do for now for sure. But yeah, the 615 Hideaway has been helping us out now for a while, and so I'm just thankful. And if you get a chance to share this stuff with your friends, please hit the share button and pass us down the line, I guess, a little bit and bless somebody else. Well, this next song, I guess, is a true story, and my dad's favorite. This song is based on a true story. And the song is called Spark. And there was a dairy farmer by the name of Romaine Tenney. And Mr. Tenney lived in a town called Ascutney, Vermont, in the state that I'm from. And basically the Interstate 91 was being built, and it was coming up from Massachusetts and the South. And the state approached Mr. Tenney, and they said, you're going to have to move your farm. And he said, no. And basically, the law ended up getting involved. And next thing you know, Mr. Tenney got a knock on his door, and they said, sir, and they served him some papers, and they said, you're going to have to move. And they had said that the construction was so close that rocks were coming through the farmhouse windows. Mr. Tenney joked with a lot of the townspeople and said that he'd light the place on fire before he ever moved. They weren't getting all of his hard work. So late one night in the spring of 1964, Mr. Tenney walked across the street. He let all of his cows out of his barn, and he lit the barn on fire. He walked back across the street and he walked into the house. He locked his dogs outside, went into his bedroom with a rifle, and he lit the house on fire with him inside of it. It's a true story based back in 1964. Made national news. People from around the world wrote to him, wrote to his family. And I wrote a song about it called Spark.
Spring of 64, the knocks grew louder on his farmhouse door. Law said it was time to leave. He'd been warned before the interstate plan to pave his floorboards, overrun by greater need. He never learned to drive, a stubborn old man never asked for a ride. He kept his hands on fire at home. 2 miles out you can see the glow. His barn across the street was the first up in smoke, with a spark, a gun, and some bones. Well, he lit up the sky like he swore he would, blew up in flames as the whole town stood, and they crossed that line for a mile marker sign, buried his bride under the road, with a spark, a gun, and some bones. Romaine Tenney told them all before he'd burn the place down before he showed up in court. You take his land, you take his life. Middle of the night, he ran out of time. Come the morning sunshine, double yellow lines. Tenney made his exit known. Town folks say he lost his mind. He should have took the penny from the state man's dime. His state of mind made him pay full price. And he lit up the sky like he swore he would, burned up in flames as the whole town stood, and they crossed that line for a mile marker sign, buried his bride under the road, with a spark, a gun, and some bones. Locked himself alone. He struck a match on his hope and fell to sticks and stones, with a spark, a gun, and some bones. the sky like he swore he would. Burned up in flames as the whole town stood, and they crossed that line for a mile marker sign. Buried his pride under the road with a spark, a gun, and some bones.
That song is called Spark. I love that song. They're trying to get a memorial for Mr. Tenney put together. There's a park and ride now where his farm was, and there still isn't a memorial for him. And I've released this song onto Spotify and iTunes and all that stuff, so if you'd like to get it, it's on there. And I went and played that song for Mr. Tenney at his gravesite, and it was the most, I kind of got that feeling actually while I was up here playing a little bit, just the chills, and I sat by his gravesite and sang him that song that I wrote, and his niece, actually met his niece and was able to perform that song for her, and before it came out, and she just started crying, and it was really powerful, and she said that his spirit's inside. It was like his spirit was inside of me, and so I'm thankful that I was able to portray about 2.5 weeks of research to write that song correctly and get everything accurate, and I was excited that I was able to portray Mr. Tenney's life and what he stood for. This next song is make sure I'm tuned up here. This is when we put in a word from our sponsors, isn't it? Guild Guitars, the Beat of Life Nashville, Nashville Rescue Mission. Thank you for joining us. My name is Ben Fuller, and this is Taylor Bridges here, playing guitar next to me, and been fortunate to know Taylor for, I guess, over a year now. He's put up with me, and man, it's been really good getting to know Taylor, and a lot of you watching know Taylor, and I think he got more birthday wishes than I did, actually, this year from my friends. So Taylor's loved and appreciated, and he really, this thing works, and I'm excited about it. I remember when we played this song together for the first time, and put the band together with it, and it really meant a lot to me. And there was a time when I was 16 years old that I didn't really tell anybody about because I was ashamed and didn't really know. I was embarrassed, didn't really know how to say anything about it. But I took a gun for a walk out in the woods, and I had thought that my life was over, and I had just reached a point where I was tired, and things didn't make sense, and I was constantly running away from things, and so I wrote this song. It took me 17 years to write it, and be able to be comfortable enough. Of course, my relationship with God, I think, has healed me enough where I'm okay to talk about it now, because I know it helps people. And the song is called Other Plans, and it basically tells the story of my brush with suicide, attempted suicide, and how I dealt with it, but how God met me out in the woods, and it turned out He had other plans.
Pulled it off the wall and held it in my hands. The cold steel and wood turned a boy into a man. But I held the hammer back, fingers all red from the rust. And I knew exactly where Daddy hid the shells from us. I left a note by the stove saying I wouldn't be too long. I didn't want Mama to call or come looking where I'd gone. But I've been blinded by the pain and I only had one thought. And I set off for the woods, pockets jingled while I walked. My hands were shaking so damn bad I could hardly hold that gun. And I shoved around into the magazine. It was my last chance to run. If this is a cry for help and I'm crying out loud, help me understand. When I let it go and it hit the ground, and it turns out God had other plans. Felt the hand of God as He led me from that ledge. I left that rifle lying there in the leaves with my regrets. Silhouette still in the paint where it hung up on the wall reminded me that I was saved when I could have lost it all. My hands were shaking so damn bad I could hardly hold that gun, but I shoved around into the magazine. It was my last chance to run. If this is a cry for help and I'm crying out loud, help me understand. When I let it go and it hit the ground, and it turns out God had other plans. So damn bad I could hardly hold that gun, and I shoved around into the magazine. It was my last chance to run. This is a cry for help and I'm crying out loud. Now I understand. When I let it go and it hit the ground, it turns out God had other plans. Pulled it off the wall and held it in my hands. The cold steel and wood turned a boy into a man. That song is called Other Plans. As much as you wouldn't think, I like talking about the topics that people can't talk about. And it's become part of my ministry and part of the things that I do, and part of the things that I think helps me face my fear is talking about it. And the Bible says bringing those things to light, bringing that darkness to light, just putting a lantern right next to it, lights it up, and then just like that, it's turned for good, and the secret's out. And so I'm so thankful that I'm able to talk about this and be honest with you guys, because it's a part of me, it's a part of who I am, and I know a lot of people right now are struggling. And I've met more people in the last 6 months that have lost someone to suicide than have been affected by COVID, and that's pretty crazy. And so if I can sing about it and help raise awareness, bring awareness, according to the World Health Organization, every 40 seconds somebody takes their own life. And so here I am to sing about it, and thankful. This next song is, I took all those negative things, and you know how like we all have places that we go, we all like
we all have secret places that we love to hide, or maybe we love to take things or problems. We go for a drive. We go to a park. We go for a swim. Maybe we lock ourselves in our rooms. And those special places that we have for us, we take all those negative things and we bring them there. And somehow it makes us feel better. And I believe that God meets us in those secret places that we run to. And this is kind of a song that I took those negative things and brought them into a positive place. And so the mountains and the streams and the beauty of Vermont. If you haven't visited Vermont, please do, because it's just beautiful. And so I wrote this song and really put myself up in the mountains. And this song is called Find My Faith.
I've run out of answers to explain where I've come from. Like a switch inside that I can't hide. I set my ways beneath the sun. Oh, I believe in second chances. I believe in love. I believe the fire you light in me forever is enough. Forever is enough. Oh, your mountains made a perfect place to fight my battles from. In the water parted my old ways as you let my spirit run. Tell me, is this where I crossed the line and finally won the race? Or is this where I've just begun to find my faith? My eyes fixed on the front lines, I set off shield and sword. What kind of king leaves a man behind? Not the one I'm fighting for. So I sing it loud for the world to hear as I get back to work. Looks like you might have found a way to show me what I'm worth. You showed me what I'm worth. Oh, your mountains made a perfect place to fight my battles from. In the water parted my old ways as you let my spirit run. Tell me, is this where I crossed the line and finally won the race? Or is this where I've just begun to find my faith? To find my faith. Voice inside my heart I never listened to until I recognized that it was you. Oh, your mountains made a perfect place to fight my battles from. In the water parted my old ways as you let my spirit run. Tell me, is this where I crossed the line and finally won the race? Or is this where I've just begun to find my faith? To find my faith. I found my faith.
That song was called Find My Faith, and it's out on Spotify and iTunes. And I'm so thankful to be able to take the negative things and turn them into positive. And that song means just that. And so I believe that God meets me in all those places that I take all that junk to. And yeah, it's really powerful stuff. So I'm thankful I was able to get that out in a song. This next song, Town Called Grace is the name of it. I wrote a majority of these songs with a wonderful couple named Bobby Kropp and Miss Pamela Lack. And they've been in town for quite a while and have a beautiful little home studio. And we really, I took a lot of things to them, a lot of the hurt, a lot of the heartache, a lot of the love, a lot of the new found faith to them. And all this stuff just poured out, and I didn't realize, it turned into, come play a couple of songs, and then all of a sudden let's record one to, I think we're going to record an album. And so I'm so thankful for them. They put their heart and soul into this project, and it was really, really beautiful. And this song is called Town Called Grace.
Lord, I feel you, holy thunder, sweet salvation. When you call my name, you will forever be my compass, lead me home to a town called Grace. When life said give up, I started giving. You filled me with your light. You gave me hope when I was hopeless. I'm on a hallelujah high. Lord, I feel you, holy thunder, sweet salvation. When you call my name, you will forever be my compass, lead me home to a town called Grace. You were the one who gave me wonder. You set a fire in my soul. I lost my faith, yet you were faithful. Now I know I'm not alone. Lord, I feel you, holy thunder, sweet salvation. When you call my name, you will forever be my compass, lead me home to a town called Grace. Oh, Lord, I feel you, holy thunder, sweet salvation. When you call my name, you will forever be my compass, lead me home to a town called Grace. Lord, I feel you, holy thunder, sweet salvation. When you call my name, you will forever be my compass, lead me home to a town called Grace.
That song was called Town Called Grace. Sort of become an anthem and probably the most closest worship song that I've ever written, which I'm really excited about that. This next song, some of you may know, it's a title track off the album Witness. And like I said, all these songs on this album they really came so quickly. And I'm so thankful for Pam and for Bobby and for Nicole Lewis and for James Kirby and for Taylor Bridges, everybody that played a part in the process, this beautiful process. Oh my gosh, yeah, the list goes on and on and on. Audrey and Erica and Lacey, to my girls for singing backup parts on a lot of these songs, and I said I wanted a choir, and they gave it to me. So, yeah, just thank you for that. 615 Hideaway, we can't miss them. I mean, hello, Sam and Sammy back there. You can't see them, but they're running. They're running around. They've been running holes in the carpet back here, making us look good. And so I'm thankful for the 615 Hideaway. Give them a follow. They have some amazing talent. I'm lucky enough to make the cut here. And so thank you for that. Taylor and I always have a blast. This is Taylor's first time here, actually. So this is my second time here, and hopefully there's a third in the works, but we'll see. We'll see if they allow us back. We've been really out of control here, haven't we? Just kidding. I'm a goofball, if you hadn't realized, but I got a lot of serious songs, and I'm very thankful for those serious songs. And sometimes at writers' nights, I get paired up with somebody that has a lot of beach/drinking songs, and it's quite polar opposite. And so I'm thankful for that also, because it really makes me stand out. And a lot of people greet me off stage and say, "Oh gosh, you've got some sad songs. Are you okay? I'm great, and I'm thankful to talk about it. And I'm going to stay on this route because it's working for me, and I'm not in it to be popular. I'm just in it to help people. So, you ready for this song? This is our second to last song. Taylor, would you believe that? Maybe I should have talked less. So you're like, hurry up, would you? No. I'm just kidding. Taylor's a sweetheart. This song is called Witness, and I got thinking about, I was reading Isaiah 43:10 in the Bible, and you are my witnesses, it says. And I got thinking about everyone being a witness, and everyone being a witness to something, whether it's good or bad, or and you know that, your heart can sort of tell you whether it's good or bad. And I believe that that's sort of God leading us on these paths that we're on. And so anyway, this song is called Witness.
Found a flame in the darkness, set my soul on fire. It's burning me, so I breathe it in, fill my lungs with desire. I'm certain he can heal me when I'm hurting, be my feet when I get tired. I'm stronger now, I'm waking up from all this sleeping. Now I left behind my doubt. You've been waiting on a witness, I've been waiting on a sign. You've been patient, now I'm ready. Look out world, I've come alive. You've been waiting on a witness. Found everlasting freedom, now I'm telling everyone. You rescued me now. I got a heart to help the hopeless, singing songs about your love. You wrote for me and Fear and faith, it's no mistake. You led me where I'm standing. My destiny will without fail forever follow. I can't help but raise my hands. You've been waiting on a witness. I've been waiting on a sign. You've been patient, now I'm ready. Look out, world, I've come alive. You've been waiting on a witness. Here I am, Lord, in your hands, Lord, unstoppable. Here I am, Lord, in your hands, Lord, unstoppable. Here I am, Lord, in your hands, Lord, unstoppable. Here I am, Lord, here I am. You've been waiting on a witness. I've been waiting on a sign. You've been patient, now I'm ready. Look out, world, I've come alive. You've been waiting on a witness. I've been waiting on a sign. You've been patient, now I'm ready. Look out, world, I've come alive. You've been waiting on a witness.
That song is called Witness. My name is Ben Fuller, and this is Mr. Taylor Bridges. We're so thankful to be here at the 615 Hideaway. My gosh, our time here goes quick. And I'm so thankful for everybody listening. I hope that maybe one of these songs struck a nerve with you guys today. I know it really is amazing how music can just grab you in a way that you've never felt before, whether you're in your car by yourself, whether you're at home alone, locked in your room, whether you're jogging with some headphones on. It doesn't matter where you are, music can just take you for a ride, and I try to do that with my music. And I'm very visual with my writing, and so I put myself in a position like the song Other Plans. I hope that y'all were walking with me in the woods when I was out there, and so I try to portray the best image that I can so that if you close your eyes while you're listening to this music, then it really takes you somewhere else, because sometimes we need that escape. And well, I guess this is our last song, isn't it? My gosh. It goes too fast here at the 615 Hideaway, you know? Go give the 615 Hideaway a follow. Once again, my name is Ben Fuller. Ben Fuller Music on Facebook, and Ben D. Fuller on Instagram. And Mr. Taylor Bridges, you should look up T. Bridges Music as well on Instagram. And I'm usually tagging Taylor in my stories a lot. And, you know, I think he has mixed feelings about that. But I love him, so. This last song that I've got for y'all today is a song that I hold dear to my heart. I lost my best friend to an overdose back in 2017, and I was fortunate enough to be best friends with him for quite a while, and his parents let me stay at his house whenever I go up to Vermont. And I stayed there through most of this crazy COVID situation. And a lot of people, a lot of my friends, you know, they asked me how I did it, you know, how I could do something like that. And I really found strength there. And I know a lot of us have lost people that we love, and somehow it's hard to move on from that. But I found a lot of strength there from Ryan, and I love him dearly still, and always will for sure. But I sat down on the couch one night at his house by myself, and it was getting dark, and I had found some little bags that were labeled Pirates. And I sat there on the couch, and I remember looking down and just realizing that he had sat in the same spot right here. And it really hit me, and I grabbed a piece of paper and a pen, and I needed to blame somebody. And I figured I might as well blame the Pirates. This song is called Pirates.
Left side of the couch, circles burn where he put his menthols out. He don't leave the house no more, dirty since December, and the mirror lies on the floor. His face worn and tired anyway, living room walls reflect nothing but shadows and pain. I'd hear him whisper about sails and ships, never caught him at the yard, but I damn sure blame the pirates. Whoa. I blame the pirates. I damn sure blame the pirates. Rumors flew and he was forced to hide, and the truth he told was slowly drowning in an ocean of lies that come to shore about twice a week to sell their souls and bag stamped with uncertainty till the night crow's nest high. The bow broke free and he began to pray for his life. Been told captains go down with the ships as he slowly loses grip, and he's fighting with the pirates. Whoa, I blame the pirates. Well, I damn sure blame the pirates. Dusted off the map he'd left, the needle pointed red, no telling where he'd go next. A journal found where he laid his head, double underlined lies a man who's walking dead. Party searched for days on end, the treasure'd been found, but like a ghost he vanished again. Some say they seen him with a hole in his chest, but his heart they would've left, and I'll forever blame the pirates. Been lost at sea now for way too long. When he washes up, I'll damn sure blame the pirates. Whoa. I blame the pirates. I'll damn sure blame the pirates.
That song was called Pirates. This is Mr. Taylor Bridges. My name is Ben Fuller. Thank you to the 615 Hideaway. We couldn't be here without you guys, and boy, we love you. Hit the share button. Go follow the 615 Hideaway, and we'll see you guys soon.